It was raining hard in Frisco. I needed one more fare to make my night. A lady up ahead waved to flag me down. She got in at the light. Oh, where you going to, my lady blue? It's a shame you ruined your gown in the rain. She just looked out the window. She said, 16 Parkside Lane. Something about her was familiar. I could swear I've seen her face before. But she said, I'm sure you're mistaken. And she didn't say anything more. It took a while, but she looked in the mirror. Then she glanced at the license for my name. A smile seemed to come to her slowly. It was a sad smile just the same. And she said, how are you, Harry? I said, how are you, Sue? Through the too many miles and the too little smiles, I still remember you. It was somewhere in a fairy tale. I used to take her home in my car. We learned about love in the back of a Dodge. The lesson hadn't gone too far. You see, she was gonna be an actress, and I was gonna learn to fly. She took off to find the footlights. I took off to find the sky. Whoa, I've got something inside me to drive the princess blind. There's a wild man wizard, he's hiding in me, illuminating my mind. Oh, I've got something inside me, not what my life's about. 'Cause I've been letting my outside tide me over till my time runs out. There was not much more for us to talk about. Whatever we had once was gone. So I turned my cab into the driveway, past the gate and the fine trim lawns. And she said, we must get together, but I knew it'd never be arranged. Then she handed me $20 for a $2.50 fare. She said, Harry, keep the change. Well, another man might have been angry, and another man might have been hurt, but stashed the bill in my shirt. And she walked away in silence. It's strange how you never know, but we'd both gotten what we'd asked for such a long, long time ago. You see, she was gonna be an actress, and I was gonna learn to fly. She took off to find the footlights, I took off for the sky. And here she's acting happy inside her handsome home, and me, I'm flying in my taxi, taking tips and getting stoned. I go flying so high when I'm stoned. There was not much more for us to talk about.
Late this summer, I found a note on my desk from Ann Patil of our New York A&R staff. Let me quote from it. Ann wrote, "Jack, here is a tape of Harry Chapin. I saw him several weeks ago and again this week at the Village Gate. I think he is a premier artist and can't stress enough how right I feel Harry is for Electra. I find him a fine writer and spellbinding performer. He has achieved an audience acceptance which is incredibly fantastic. Add to this that his early reviews have been embarrassingly good." Well, Annie was not exaggerating. Not only were we aware of Harry, but so were several other major labels, and the fight to sign him occupied much of my November. Occasionally, in the face of such a battle, the music is obscured, and when the dust settles, there is that feeling of discomfort in the pit of the stomach that warns you may have become more engrossed in the battle than in the art. Happily, this is not the case with Harry, who is more than a person. Harry is also a music and a band. Harry is a storyteller, and if I may coin a word, an evocateur. His songs, of which Taxi is a superb example, are a marvelous unity of memorable melody and finely wrought lyrics. Harry's album, which we are now completing, will be ready to ship February 15th. He is a major discovery, and we expect him to have the same kind of initial public impact as did Carly Simon. Harry's album marks my return to the studio as a producer.